Those of you who, you know, are... Here we go. I don't have a lot of experience, you know, talking in front of people, so this is kind of the first thing for me. But I have heard a lot of best man speeches in my day, so they all seem to start the same way, by thanking all of you for coming. So thank you for spending this wonderful day with the two of them. They appreciate it, I appreciate it, and I know we're going to have a good time. Yeah, go ahead. Next, I want to thank my mom and dad, and Ken and Sandy, and Amber, and anyone else that put work into this. So far, it's turned out great, and yeah, you guys really did a great job. And last, I just want to turn to the people who got us all to come here. Yeah, you guys are the ones that are going to make sure we have a good time tonight. You're going to make sure all these Dutch people here are going to get on the dance floor. Yeah. So, once again, I want to thank the bartenders for that. They've done a good job so far. But no, the wedding was beautiful. You guys look beautiful together, and I'm so excited for this day. Brent, my young brother, you've been my best friend since you were born. We've been inseparable since day one. And I think a lot of that came from, we shared a room when we were younger. And you're going to kill me for saying this, but when Brent was younger, he had a little problem controlling his bladder. And my parents couldn't figure out why. He couldn't grow out of it, so they got him a buzzer system. Basically, it was this big pad that they sat on his bed, and anytime he wet the bed, it would go off. And sharing a room with him sucked. I mean, I woke up in the middle of the night constantly, but there's good news in this, Amanda. You can use this against him. I have something for you, actually. If you ever struggle getting him out of bed, or you know, if you have some chores for him to do and he just seems like he's being lazy and sleeping around, just go up to him and push this button. So that's for you. But growing up with Brent was great. Like all brothers do, we fought a lot. And I remember some of the better fights that we had, or more memorable fights. Brent had a temper when he was younger, and he would throw everything. And one time, we were in the garage arguing, and he ended up throwing a coffee can at me, right at my head, and I had to go and get stitches, which at the time is not a big deal, but now in about 2 years, I'm going to go completely bald, and you'll see a coffee can right like this. So, one of the other fights we had, I remember growing up, one Sunday morning, we were playing Nintendo, our new Nintendo, and we were fighting over something important, I'm sure, like who gets to be Mario or first player. And my dad stepped in, and he was so sick of us fighting, so instead of just taking it away from us or scolding us, he put his foot right through the Nintendo and ended our happiness right then and there. But now that we're older, we seem to get along a little bit better. I don't fight with him, I more fight for him. Yes, say aw. We had an indoor soccer game recently that I had to stand up for him. He was going to get pummeled by about 12 of the other teammates, so I came in swinging and saved the day. But he's been there for me. He's been there for me at a party once where I was just sticking up for a friend, and before the situation got too heated, he stepped in and bear wrestled a kid to the ground who was about 60 pounds heavier than him. So for a skinny kid, he is pretty strong. Don't let him fool you. But that's one of the best things about Brent is all my life I know I can always depend on him. He's always been there for me. And judging by the great group of friends that he has and how many he has, they can all account for the same thing, that he's always there for good advice, for someone to back him up, or, you know, just be a buddy at the bar with him. But I lost my spot here. Being there for your friends is the only good thing about you, though, Brent. You also know how to really have a really good time. The best time I ever had with you, by far, was at spring break in Siesta Key. And if you haven't seen pictures from that, you really should. Me, Brent, Lars, and Dan all had the time of our life. We dressed up in American flag Speedos, danced on the beach to Bruce Springsteen all day long, and it pretty much set the tone for the entire week that we were there. But yeah, Brent's a ton of fun, and you've been great all these years. Watching you grow up, I've noticed you've always watched me and you've learned from me. And you followed me to grade school, to high school, and I went to Purdue first, and you followed suit, and you went there too. I even gave him his first job as a paper boy, where he learned some responsibility for once in his life. But I have to take credit. I saw you learn a lot from me, being the older brother. You have become a better athlete than me because of me. I was always the older, stronger, faster, like I said, better looking brother, but he learned from me. We always played basketball before the bus came in the morning in our driveway, and I always beat him. But he's a quick learner, and he soon found out a way to beat me by shooting better and dribbling better. And like I said, now he's just an all-around better athlete than me. And that kind of sucks on my ego, but it's okay. Sports aren't really the only thing he's great at. He's also just been lucky in life. He's the baby of the family, the favorite child. He's pretty much been handed everything. He got one of the best jobs that I can think of. He loves it. And he just fell right into it, teaching at Hobart. And then they gave him a new school on top of it. And then he got to be the golf coach, which he gets paid to do, and he golfs 5 days a week with kids. I don't understand how that works, but yeah, luckily he is a wonderful older brother who built him a beautiful house that they get to share in. Yeah. But now you've been given something even greater, a perfect bride. You are so beautiful tonight, and I've never seen you look better in your life, Amanda. And I couldn't wish for anything better for Brent. But tonight I'm really excited because not only is it their wedding, but for once in my life I don't have to be the first to do something. And Brent gets to set an example for me instead I always have to set one for him. And I know you're going to do a great job, the both of you, because you're going to put God first in your life. And you're going to do great with that. So let's raise our glasses to Brent and Amanda. I love you, Brent.